Hey everybody, Last Cat Badger here. So, before I jump in, I'm going to say thank you to a few select individuals, and that is the channel members. Thank you to the channel members, Steve Hughes, the Yabbick, and Kriegsman, the newest channel member. Shout out to y'all. Thank you very much for joining the channel so far. Hopefully you're the first of many who want to keep the channel around, and if not, it's not going to matter in a month anyways, but thank y'all right now. Seriously, thank you. Alright, so we're going to go forward into this latest and greatest by someone I have not had on the channel in a while. And I'm quite behind on a lot of stuff because I've been having to take, time to do a lot of other things. Y'all ready for this? I'm ready for this. And guess who it is, y'all? Guess who it is? I bet you can't guess. I bet you can't guess. It is Tom MacDonald. So, Tom MacDonald released this about a month ago, I want to say. So I'm quite behind it. Here, let me turn on the light so that y'all can actually see me. Sure, I look like I got a spray tan, but whatever. But yeah, it's Tom MacDonald. The System. I haven't done this in a while. Bub, I'm kind of excited to see what's going on now. Y'all ready for this? I'm ready for this. Let's jump in.
Welcome to the world, baby boy. I'll paint you red and white and blue. The indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb. Pretty quick, we'll make you stupid with curriculums at school. And if the classroom doesn't do the trick, we'll make you watch the news. Pick your team, right or left. Take the red pill or the blue. You can vote, but even if you win, still everyone will lose. Don't.
Oh, damn. Damn. Tom's going at it. Tom is going at it. Okay, let me back that up a little bit. Let's start over.
Welcome to the world, baby boy. I'll paint you red and white and blue. The indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb. Pretty quick, we'll make you stupid with curriculums at school. And if the classroom doesn't do the trick, we'll make you watch the news.
Facts. Facts. Absolute facts. But, well, okay. Believing in what America is supposed to be isn't a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. But I think what he's talking about is the current iteration of the United States of America as it stands right now. We've got a corrupt, supremely corrupt government, and the Democrats and quite a few Republicans are all the same party. Lots of corrupt stuff people see happening already. Facts. Absolute facts. And if the curriculum doesn't do it, then we'll make you watch the news. Facts. Mainstream media, corporate media, they're all the same entity. They're just different pieces of it. That's about it. That's about all. And, yeah, he's speaking truth here. Absolute facts. If you believe the corporate media at all, well, your league's below me, man.
Pick your team, right or left. Take the red pill or the blue. You can vote, but even if you win, still everyone will lose.
Facts. You can vote, but if you win, everybody will still lose. Facts. Because now, okay, and mostly this is on the left. Mostly. Because the left has gone so far left that even centrists are considered right-wing. So that means that a vast majority of this country is not being represented by the government that gets elected. So like, the popular vote, the popular vote is ruled by the major cities. That's who's running the country. The major cities in the country. And pretty much all of the major cities are blue. All the way blue. Everybody there is indoctrinated, brainwashed, and they're in a cult. But they're the ones who are electing our leaders. And then they elect people who only believe what they believe and nothing else. And they cast the electoral votes. So yeah, like a huge, vast number in this country are not being represented at all by the current elected people. Not at all.
Don't forget to buy designer because Gucci makes you cool. We prioritize material belongings over truth. Get a job that you can't stand so you can buy some cans of food. Go overseas and die for freedom. There's some oil we can use. Our democracy exists so that you think that you can choose. But our algorithms make you do what we want you to do.
Facts about the algorithms. Here's the thing. Tech is completely and totally corrupted by the left. It's run by leftists. It's created by leftists. And it's ruled by leftists. All right? That's just a fact. That's literally just a fact. It's indisputable. All the proof is out there. Indisputable fact. Empirical fact. It's the truth. The algorithms are run by leftists. Why do you think they're trying to make it to where kids aren't innocent? Why do you think they're going after kids? Why do you think they're indoctrinating people in higher education systems? Hell, the education system itself is ruled by the left. By leftists, actually. And not to mention that our current administration is left. Super left.
What's the problem? Your depressed society has you confused. We got medication for you that you'll probably abuse. Go get married to a lady who also don't have a clue and pump out a few babies that are just the same as you. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
Facts. Absolute facts. That's the system. That's the system. But here's the thing. Majority of that system, the vast majority, is ruled by leftists. So no wonder why everything is upside down. No wonder. There is no balance anymore.
Welcome to the world, baby girl. I'll paint you pink if that's okay. We'll encourage self-destruction through the music that you play. We divided all the men by trying politics and race, and honestly, it's working awesome, so for you, we'll do the same. Never teaching you to love yourself, inject you full of hate. Objectify your sexuality, then blame you for the rape. And weaponize the differences that make our men and women great. Then just to screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same.
Facts. Absolute facts. Society teaches women to objectify themselves, at least in the West. That's why American women are on the out, essentially, overall. Because they are encouraged to be something that a vast majority of men are waking up to discover they don't want at all. You know, and the sad fact of the matter is that, you know, getting involved with American women for the vast majority of American men is pretty close to a death sentence. It's too big of a risk to take. It's too large of a chance that you're taking. Like I've said before, why am I going to search for the needle in the haystack here in the U.S. when I can just go overseas and where there are stacks of needles I could just pick from? American men are in high demand overseas. They seriously are. So go find yourself a woman overseas that's not Americanized. And yeah. Seriously. People can say, you know, I'm misogynist, bigot, whatever the hell. I don't care. I don't care. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Look at the marriage statistics. Look at the divorce statistics. Look at the stuff you see on social media that is promoted on social media. Look at the music industry. It is encouraged for women to do all the terrible stuff they can to men and just get away with it, and that's it. Facts. Absolute facts. You can't dispute that at all. You cannot dispute that. Heck, look at Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp. Yes, one man finally kind of sort of won. Kind of sort of. Finally won. But he's one among how many? Hundreds of millions of men that this stuff is done to by American women. So yeah, like, call me whatever you want. I don't care. The fact is the fact. And the fact is that American men are going farther and farther away from American women, because American women overall, they're ticking time bombs for any man that approaches them. That's what it seems to be on every metric. Don't believe me? Look up the data. Look up the dating app data. Look at the marriage statistics. Look at the divorce statistics. Break them down by state. Break them down by county. Break them down by region. And overall, men have been losing by getting involved with how American women are going in the direction that they're going in right now. Look, my men. Look, my dudes. Go overseas. Get your money right. Build up your fortune. Save up. Get yourself a house, a good car, decent job, and plan trips overseas instead. Don't try to date locally. It's just not worth it anymore. It just isn't. Not for any one of us. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know.
Rights to vote and fight for equal pay, then have the men turn into women and you'll fight for them again. But you thought you had it figured out, but everything has changed. Welcome to the system. Please enjoy your stay.
Another thing, the erasure of women. The erasure of women. They're trying to... So here's the thing. I've got friends who are LGBTQIA. None of them are MAPs, thankfully. Who absolutely detest and are disgusted with the current movements in the alphabet people's place. Disgusted by it. And they hate those people that pretend to represent them when they don't. But the people who are wrongly representing the LGBTQIA or whatever are the ones who are promoted through the algorithms on social media by the far left. Facts. Absolute facts. All you got to do is look at social media and see it. It's promoted. Wonder why that is. And they're trying to make it to where men who transition to women, so trans women, are competing in female sports and are given rights over women. Yeah. Things aren't going so hot, are they? Facts, Tom. Facts.
Here's a Bible and a bottle of the cheapest booze we make. Find a man who can take care of you to fill the holes we made. Buy a house and settle down, fulfill your duty, procreate, and make a couple babies who will also do the same. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the world, everybody. I'ma paint you black and white. I'ma make you hate each other so that everyone will fight. I'ma give you our religion, let the righteous find the light. But I will also give you science to oppose the word of Christ. And I'ma give you borders, they're imaginary lines. If you cross them, go to war and win when everybody dies. And I'ma give you money that you'll value more than life. And let the 1% have everything while you fight to survive. And then I'll give you politics, I'll call it left and right. And while you divide yourselves, I will conquer both the sides. Can't you see? I'm the system, my whole purpose is divide. What you choose will never matter because everything is mine.
Facts. Absolute facts. And, however, we have allowed this to happen. It's not just on those in power. It's not just on them. We've allowed this to happen. For decades, we haven't been paying attention on what's going on in our schools, what's going on with our news media. We haven't been truly holding our government to account for anything, which is part of the reason why we're allowed to bear arms. And to top all of that off, there are so many things distracting us from the bigger problem, and that is the consistent upward corruption of our systems of government. And the infiltration of those systems by people who have no balance whatsoever. Overall, we have allowed this to happen. We are the people. The actual true power of the country lies with us. But nobody's really doing anything about it. Everybody's just living, and that's it. We're just existing. Nobody's actually fighting back. You don't see hundreds of thousands of conservatives going to their local capital and being like, hey, look, you're doing a bad job. We want you out. Get someone else. Okay? We have the ability and capacity to get rid of those who are doing wrong by us. But who is it that's actually taking to the streets and stuff? And they're doing it in all the wrong ways. BLM, Antifa. But look what they were doing. They are the foot soldiers of the far left. What has the right been doing except being like, basically a chipping block? And the centrists are no better. What have the centrists done? They've just been like, oh, I'll go with one or the other, instead of, I don't know, looking at the Libertarian Party, although sometimes they're not even much better than everybody else, or the Independent Party. What about them two? They exist. Until people start to actively participate as a whole in how this country gets governed and forces out those that are not doing us any good, we're basically stuck with what we have right now, aren't we? Frustration level, millions.
Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
Facts. And shout out to that badass Nova Rockefeller, because she's just incredible with like all the stuff she does with Tom. She seriously is. She's seriously incredible. But there we go, folks. There we go. Tom MacDonald, The System. What did y'all think? What did y'all think? Y'all let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. All right. I'm going to be going live in a little bit, so I hope to see a lot of y'all there. YouTube will hopefully continue to let me go live at the very least and stop cutting me off all the damn time. So yeah, I hope to see y'all there. Good stuff from Tom. Thank you, Tom, for what you're doing. Trying to get more and more people to wake up and actually start to really actually fight back. Hopefully people actually start to do that instead of just saying, oh, I agree with you, and I'll just sit here and do nothing until your next music video comes out. So hopefully people actually start doing something about it. All right. Y'all know what time it is. You like me, you like Tom, you like my reaction. You agree or disagree, but you still like me in some way. Then please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Then hit the real subscribe button called notification bell so you actually get videos when I post them up. Or if you want a higher chance of getting notified when videos are put up, join the Discord. I post the videos every single time I put them up, or anytime I'm doing a live stream or anything else I'm doing. It's going to go in the Discord. And it will be, put at all so that everybody gets notified. So if you're missing notifications on YouTube because YouTube likes to oppress my content because they hate me, okay, then join the Discord. Also, become a channel member. We need more channel members. And unfortunately, this channel can no longer exist without a certain number of channel members. So the more the merrier. There's a join button that's down there behind the subscribe button. Click that. It's only $4 a month. And the more people that join, the higher the chances of this channel existing beyond next month. So, please become a member, and then you'll be entitled, literally, a decent human. So that being said, be good. Seriously, be good. Be safe. Don't compromise safety and security no matter where you live or where you work. It doesn't matter. Don't compromise on it. Your life is not worth it. It's not. Or at least I don't believe it is. And make a good life for yourselves. You don't know what's going to happen in the next hour, day, week, month, year. You have no idea. So make the best of it that you can right now. We need to. That being said, I will see y'all in the next one or tonight in the live stream. Blast Cat Badger out.